Oh yeah.
Okay, Murph, are you up? Are you good?
Yeah.
Are we hot?
Yeah.
All right, guys, what's up, man? I know we've been talking. It's probably going to be all this stuff is definitely going to make it into the podcast. It's
Some
all
of it,
great
yeah,
conversation.
for sure.
I just wanted to start this officially, and we're so excited, myself and Murph, because we have one of the. Well, this is somebody. This is a young gentleman who we've given the flowers to before. We've given the spotlight to before.
Yo, that was so
somebody
dope.
That, no,
Thank you.
That's well, you when you put in that type of work, there's the acknowledgement is going to come regardless because. You being so young, he just referred to him being what? You just turned 26?
I'm turning 26 in July.
You're turning 26 in July. He's doing things that most people my age, younger and much older, wish they can accomplish, whether it's hosting these major events. Well, let's just start with concerts, hosting. When I say events, I'm talking about. All right, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm at a loss for words because not only do you do dope events, but what's the dopest about the events is how unique they are. All right, who the fuck is telling niggas to pull up Sparking Art? Like
Sparking Art's like probably one of the best.
You know what's crazy? I don't. You know me because I don't like taking credit for shit.
Yeah.
My homie Lay and my homie Elvis came to me with the idea at 2 different times, and they had sent me like something that happened in maybe New York. Which is like, you know, like I'll never take credit for shit. Like it's not the craziest. It's, you know, smoking and painting. People do that all the time. You know
all the
what I mean?
time.
But like for me, I was just like, okay, well with this event, if we're gonna do this, especially because it already exists, it has to make sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but bro, something that's more important than just doing is executing. We can talk about shit all day. That's fine. Like, that's fine.
Ideas. Yeah.
We talk about. I'm sure me and you have ideas for days that we never even. Or you talking to people who have the most, you know, to do or whatever, and they just don't execute. Fam, you're doing all these crazy events and you're bringing so many beautiful souls together. Like I think that's incredible, especially more importantly at your age. Like,
thank you, bro.
This shit is crazy, bro. So like, you know, real quick before we get into anything else, why don't you kind of give us a breakdown of what exactly it is that you do? Because besides a boss, you know, besides a personality, I see you as more of a curator of things. Like, you're the main piece to organize a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
I would say, it's really awkward when people are like, "What do you do?" Because it's like I like a lot of shit. Like, and I'm sure, like, I watch you guys. I watch you guys heavy. Like, and by the way, like, I give flowers where it's due. Like, these niggas know I love them. And every time I run into Josh or Murph, and I've known Murph longer than I've known Josh.
Yeah.
For those who I've known you,
that's not a lie.
That's I even like mac and cheese age. I knew you pre mac and cheese days.
I was doing this shit. I was
like
doing
years
this
ago.
Shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I would always look to that, and because I was doing college radio at the time, and be like, "Damn, they get it." But as far as what I do, man, I just like a lot of cool shit, man. I like clothes, so I've worked at Cure Collection in Bad Taste.
Yeah, you're not fair with the drip, by the way. oh, excuse me.
Hey,
Drip check.
Do you not see what's
it's funny.
going on right
It's funny because you just mentioned Michael Aristotle. That's my nigga right there. He just gave it to me. I
just finished telling Coogi that I'm a huge fan of Michael since that night we did
dope concepts at Dusk.
Yeah. I'm like, how's he doing? Blase. He got the shirt on.
Yeah.
You see the shirt? Come on, man.
Yeah, so I like clothes, so I sometimes make clothes. I don't know how to graphic design, so I always tap in with whether it's A1 Graphics, shout out to him, or it's like Eric from East Chain, or just the random people I know. Because in this line of work, you meet other very dope people, and then when you do events, you meet other dope people. So I enjoy things. I enjoy fly shit. I like making things that I'd wear because I do like clothes a lot. Hence why I might have had clothing jobs.
How many future designs do you have? I saw you did the joke, which was fucking crack. So you did the.
I'm sitting on a lot right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a lot of designs right now because like I'm really weird. I don't like I could just drop and just like, you know, like do the pre-order thing all day and like, you know, sit on things and like drop it when I feel like and just, but I really like quality a lot. So I take a really long time to like put shit out. Like the Drake tees, I made a few samples, so I put them all on the site. Even the Further Culture hoodies, like they dropped technically like a while ago, but like, you know, like a small drop. And then now like I kind of open it up to the public, not the public, but just like to like people who don't know me. Yeah. Cause I always try to get my shit to like the homies first. And you know, whether it's free or they want to throw me bread, that's on them. I just, you know, I like seeing my clothes on people. Like it's like the money. The money's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like making merch, like I'm like, you know,
you can make good money on merch.
You can make good money off fucking anything.
Facts.
Fucking anything.
It's really. I tell people all the time, but it's mainly. It's a matter of it's a popularity contest. So if you're able to, if you have the numbers, doesn't matter what it is. Just like, you know, not that it's somebody like Jake Paul who is now boxing.
Yeah.
What is it about? It's only about the only reason he's able to do it.
It's his aura.
The aura, but also the
yeah.
only reason why he's able to do that and make such an impact in this world. I mean, not this world, but like money and influence, bro.
Yeah.
Because if nobody cared about Jake Paul, then this wouldn't be a big deal. But the fact that Jake Paul is one of the most successful YouTubers
ever.
By
the way, I don't even really like Jake Paul, but I can't even like be mad at like the grind. Like for real, like
that's exactly what it is.
Like I'm sure you can pull up tweets of me being like, "Yo, this kid's fucking corny," blah blah blah. But you know, I respect I respect numbers, I respect consistency, and I respect dope content. And you're not like because the Mike Tyson shit was his joint, right? Like that was like
he was the co-main.
But think about this for a second. Jake fucking Paul was on the same card as Mike Tyson
as a co-main event.
Iron Mike Tyson,
like the boy, like the guy, and it's not. Let's be real. Mike Tyson is like he's not irrelevant at all.
Oh, he's not. I mean, hot boxing is huge right now.
I would say he's more relevant now than he's been in the last 10 years. You know,
absolutely.
Through cannabis. And he's in box. So for him, for Jake Paul, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't watch the Tyson fight, nor did I watch the Jake Paul fight. But the way I consume things is through like, you know, YouTube. I've seen more clips of the Jake Paul fight knocking out Nate Robinson than I don't
100%.
Even... And if I remember correctly, Tyson fought Holyfield. No, who he fight?
No, he fought Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. Like, who's a fucking heavy hitter. Like if you played Fight Night, you know Roy Jones.
It's a Chico.
He's a fuck. It was a Fight Night round 2.
It one of those two. Whenever they, I don't know why they stopped making the game.
So he was on. So I don't really know too much about boxing.
It's before our time.
But I do know that that's a heavy hitter. So when you put Mike Tyson, who is the heavy hitter, versus another heavy hitter, it's nuts that Jake Paul was all I saw. So I mean,
yo, it's true. He took over the whole thing, man.
He is dead ass like a boxer.
What did you say that he's bringing? Like they're like 75 million eyes this year alone.
Like let's be real. Like nobody was checking for boxing a couple years ago. Like on the grand scale.
I don't watch.
Only boxer I knew was Boo Boo because he's our boy. He's from around here. You know.
Yeah, I know Boo Boo. I know Floyd retired.
And the big ones, you know, like Canelo stuff like that. And then Jake Paul, Logan Paul now.
Is Triple G not Canelo?
Yeah, right here.
Is Triple G and Canelo the same person? I don't watch.
She said it's Triple
I'm asking.
G
I don't know.
Canelo
Like
the same person.
I worked at Brass Monkey for mad long. So like whenever a fight was happening, I'd watch and I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. As far as like, and you know, like I'm like Sean's big bro. So like I know mad people.
So Rihanna, like that's
big bro.
He's so close to like.
That's big bro. Like
I love UFC. You know, something Murph always says is like, yo, you're 7 degrees to whatever. What are you saying?
It's an old game that people used to play, 7 Degrees to Kevin Bacon, and then you would name an actor like Kevin Spacey, and you got to figure out 7 movies to get him to Kevin Spacey or Kevin Bacon. Be like, oh, he was in a movie with Anna whatever, and she was in a movie blah blah blah, and he was in a
connecting the dots and how.
So like I always say, like we're always like you're 7 degrees from Drake right now. You know,
probably
you know what I'm saying? Probably less
than
probably less.
You know somebody who's next to that nigga, or know somebody who. We already talked
about that off camera a little bit. You know.
Hey, shout out to Heartbreak Mosa.
You heard?
Yo, you feel me? Like just like Flawless, just another nigga I met doing shows at the Strand, and you know he's I don't know if he signed to Jay Prince, but I know he's around Jay Prince, who is the nigga that discovered Drake.
Yep.
So you wanna know how close you guys really are to like so Usman, right? Who I don't watch UFC. He has the Flawless joint, which you guys did the video.
Yep.
Usman trains with Sean.
Yeah.
Big bro.
Yo.
It's really like right here.
Put it like this, like
regularly too, by the way.
No, that's his. Like if Sean uploads a regular fucking selfie, Usman is commenting a bunch of Nigerian flags and like fire emoji. That's his nigga.
He's probably like in the background somewhere, like chilling. Yeah,
they train together. Yeah. Like I'm shocked that I didn't know who Usman was years ago. Because like I don't watch UFC like as much as I should.
He just became champion.
Yeah, he became a big star.
As of recent, the last couple years he became champ, and like now
he's the man now.
It's not even a question.
Got you.
He can. Here's the thing about him. He can always impose his will, while other people can't. If you want to take a sip, we'll cut that out.
Oh nah, you're good.
Okay. Also, every like 15 minutes we just got to reset cameras and stuff. So that probably.
I'm gonna take a sip regardless. Manal just gonna have to understand. This is my first year doing Ramadan. Like it's hard.
Nah,
if she's watching the whole interview, that's what's up.
And I apologize too. I don't know if you're burning or drinking.
I smoke. No.
Oh, you can't smoke?
I smoke.
I know you smoke, but I'm saying like, doesn't the Ramadan thing you're not supposed to be doing that?
Bro, listen, Ramadan's whatever you need it to be.
Okay.
I'm just not eating, and I'm just you know.
Fasting.
You want me to roll something up? I got papers and shit.
I'll smoke whatever you smoke, bro. I'm with whatever. Like it's cool.
That thing is not lit.
I'm
for
with
the record.
whatever.
Hold on.
That thing is not
Let's
lit.
get another one that's a little harder.
But yeah, no, with Sean, bro, like when I saw the Uzman joint, I saw it was, and I just saw the video and I was like, that's a Flawless song. So I texted Sean. I was like, yo, you know I know Flawless. He's like, yeah, like you just did the interview. And I was just like, okay. He's just like, but I don't even think Sean saw it. He was like, oh shit, that's why you texted me. Like,
Yeah, I'm connecting the dots.
Because these guys just train. Dead ass. Like these
That's all they do.
but they're homies. So like I don't even think I think when they see each other's Instagram posts when they're not together, that's just them. It's like when I post something and you're like and you like it.
Yeah, that's just it. You just keep and keep moving. Sometimes.
Got a paper over there, buddy?
A paper? I got a Dutch. No. I definitely don't got a paper.
But yeah, Sean's such family. My mom was in town last week and my mom picked me up with Sean's mom. Like I have known Sean my whole life.
Sean is he's a built dude. But he's such a nice guy. But you see him, bro, and his training and the shit that he is. I'm scared. I mean, I don't fight anyway. But I'm just saying, like, even sparring seems a little iffy to do with him because
He's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't even know if I want to take like a couple of those jabs and a couple of those light kicks and not like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I mean, I'm gonna sound biased because this is big bro, and like he's from literally the next street over.
Yep,
bro, from the south side.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like, I be sounding biased, but it's like, according to the niggas who are actual UFC in the UFC,
niggas who matter.
No one kicks harder than Sean. And as someone, I've seen that man play soccer. He played for Mount. Yeah. He actually played against Stefan at Cranston East, and he was fucking my brother up because he's mad. Because he's mad physical.
That's how I met his brother too at Cranston East. He was one of the.
Josh
he was
known
one
me
of the
forever.
Yeah, he's one of the prettiest niggas in the whole school.
Yeah,
one of the prettiest motherfuckers in the whole school.
Some light.
Light skinned nigga with the nice hair,
green
nice
eyes.
You already
green eyes. Like was the first nigga I knew with a car. Like
so he was
played all the sports. Fucking knew everybody. Worked at Spain. Like
that was.
I forgot. About
like bro, like
that was a tough job to get. You know why he got the job, right? Because of the face.
I know why he got the job. Of course.
Oh,
he's good friends with my cousin Giuliavi.
Oh, for real?
They're the same age.
Another pretty dude.
Another pretty motherfucker.
Yeah, nah, like for real, like people be thinking like I'm weird for the way I am. I'm just like, yo, my older brother raised me and my mom raised me, who's a very pretty person too. It's like, yo, I'm really like on some pretty nigga shit.
Yeah, jiggy nigga shit for sure.
I love it, yo.
He come from a very good looking family, fam.
Hey, thank you, man. Nah, but so do y'all. Like no bullshit. Like yo, Josh don't know this, but he's like out here. Like I go to other states and niggas know Josh.
Mentira de Satanás.
Lies of the devil. Lies of the devil.
Same, but like niggas know Murph too. But bro, y'all are out here. When y'all like really like when Red Eye really started coming together and y'all really I started running into you guys like everywhere at this point.
Yeah.
Every time I see you guys, I always hit you up after. Like I'm happy I saw you guys.
Not for real.
Just like you guys give me flowers. I love when I see people who are consistently working where I am. You know what I mean? And there's a few people that on that list. Like, I always see Cam. Cam being at the Live It show was the least shocking thing ever. I'm like,
that's a fact.
I assumed he was gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Cam everywhere, bro. If there's ever something going on,
if it's PVD,
Cam has a hand in it somehow.
If it's PVD shit and it's like monumental, historical, Cam's there. There's like a solid like 30 people that like I know I'm gonna see one of them wherever I go. And I'd put D Gomes in that conversation, Frank in that conversation, Nino in that conversation, Stay Silent in that conversation, y'all in that conversation, Flaw in that. There's a bunch of like. And even for new people, I'd put World Dreams in that conversation. Bless him. There's a lot of people right now who are moving fucking proper.
Yeah.
And by proper, I'm not even by like Rhode Island standards, by like internet standards.
Yeah.
Oh, Rhode Island's got a lot.
That's a good way to put it. Internet standards, because that's the truth, man. Like what I was like, go ahead. You said.
I was just saying, Rhode Island's got a lot of people like that might not, because we're not. Sometimes people aren't that flashy, so we do a lot of things and don't post about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're doing like a bunch of interviews this week with some great guests, but like. We're not like posting behind the scenes. Like we're just like that's just gonna drop. It's gonna
y'all just do cool shit. Y'all just naturally be around cool niggas, and then
that's how it is. So there's a lot of people, like you said. You got homies that are doing whatever for whoever, all that shit, and then we got people that are fucking. He put me on some photographer that I'm not even familiar as.
Yeah, bro.
They're taking pictures for the weekend, and I'm like, he's from Rhode Island. He's from Providence.
What the fuck's his name?
No disrespect, that I can't come up.
Alex.
Is it Alex?
Alex Padala.
Padala, that's what it is. Something like that.
He used to work at not Brass. He used to work.
Alex is loading too, right? Shout out to
that's different.
That's Alex Sandoval.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, my brother.
That's the
facts.
We again, just like y'all. I ran into him so many. Like if I'm at a show, he's at a show.
Everything.
Him and Eddie CB1.
Oh, CBN.
Legend.
Everywhere.
Absolutely.
So Alex, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he used to work at Sheep, and I worked at Brass Monkey, and due to the fact that when Y'all been a Brass Monkey, right?
Yeah.
You go to Brass Monkey once, you'll meet everyone you need to know
100%.
because it's always, you know, it's family shit.
Yeah, it's a community.
So Alex, I remember, you know, he always had a camera on him. I don't know if I knew him through Sheep or through Batsy's or Pure Collection. I just know like he'd be around. And you know, I remember like before he went to LA, he's like, I'm going to LA, and I was like, word. He's like, I have a camera. I'm like, yo, and you're nasty, so like, I'm sure some cool shit's
Gonna be alright.
Yeah, I want to say 6 months later. I could be wrong, but I want to say 6 months later. I was like on Instagram algorithm, so you don't see shit. He randomly just posted a picture of Drake just walking past him, and it looked like they were on set. So I was like, so
it wasn't just a random.
No,
it looked like,
you don't just run into like there's people like I don't care how big they are or how small you don't just run into Drake. That's just not how that goes. Yeah,
If you do the picture zoomed in as fuck.
And it's like it was like Drake was walking this close, so I was like, Alex got here quick, got it. Yeah. Nah, he's a beast. There's a lot of hidden gems. There's a lot of hidden gems out here.
Shout out to him. That's just real quick.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
This is not the segment yet. This is the we're just chopping it up, but to the local spotlight, not even local. I don't even know why it's listed.
Yeah, we did that one week and then changed it because
it's the spotlight period.
Yeah.
So one of the people that we absolutely acknowledge and like we appreciate their work. After I dove, you know, I went down the rabbit hole
of his work. Yeah, nah, he got some joints. He got some joints.
Hold up.
And it's crazy because we're in the camera space in Providence, and we just never crossed paths for one reason or another. And
he honestly,
going crazy.
He wasn't for real, because you know there's people who've been here for a long time. There's like I would say like the new guys like the Braggas, the Johnnies, the Tubby G's, who I think is, like all three of them are incredible. They're newer, so you know like you kind of stumbled like even all three of them. I stumbled upon them in the past 2-3 years. Alex is kind of one of those guys who like I'm sure he's been working for a long time, but I only met him not so long ago. So it's like his resume is so extensive so quickly.
Coke, you owe me a Coke, dude.
Yeah, nah, man. When you have a camera, it seems like you can kind of get in these rooms a lot quicker. That's what it seems like.
And if you're halfway decent, it's gonna be.
There's been many times when we've not supposed to have a camera, but we just get in. Like, well, that's the opposite. But I'm telling you, there's been many places where we haven't been able to get in, but we've had a camera and they've let us in.
Honestly, there's mad Strand shows that I've seen you guys at, and I used to not even get salty. I used to look at Frank and be like, "You told me there was no camera niggas here," and now I see. And the thing is, I know these niggas, so so I would go up to Murph and be like, "Yo, Murph, can you take pictures?" And Murph, and Murph would be like, "I was gonna do that regardless." Because I'm sitting there like, yeah. Whoa, I host shows, I sell tickets. Why can't I get?
Because you always rolled proper. You always had a couple guys with you, but they were always working. It was never like
I roll low. I come. Even the Griselda show, my girl went. She was in the crowd.
Yeah.
I bring one nigga on stage.
I
travel very light.
Yeah.
That's good though.
And if they are, they're working though. They're either hosting with you or they're taking they're your personal videographer for the night or something. It's usually something.
I don't believe. Are we recording still?
Yeah. We're good.
I don't believe in just having people there for no reason.
Like, you don't got to tell us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's not a secret with us, man. Trust me, because we roll real light, and you know, obviously, because of what we do, you know, we're always with this artist or that artist. A lot of my friends are like, "Yo,
let me pull up.
I see who you. You know what I'm saying? I see who you. Yo, I saw that flyer, my nigga. Please tell me you're gonna be there." I'm like, I don't know, but if I do, you know what I make them do? I make sure that they have an extra camera and they get in a second angle from Murph. At
the very least.
If you listen, like, and the thing with there's always work to do. You know, like obviously, and I'm sure you guys can relate. Sometimes a lot of it be free, but it's a lot of opportunity based shit.
Mainly, yep.
So, and that's a big reason I don't like traveling with mad people, because it's like, listen, I'm not like, you know, I've been hosting since like 2017, like at the Strand.
What was it for? How old were you? Your first show?
Only reason I know this is because my young homie Diego, who's a part of the spotlight, I'm gonna shout out Slimy Season when we get there. He's been watching me host since he's younger than me. Like I'm 25, he's in college, so he's like 21, 22.
Okay.
So like one of his first shows was a show I was hosting. So what are we in 2021? I was like 19, 20.
Okay, no. Oh well, damn. All right,
Famous Dex was my first Strand show.
Okay, all right. So that's a show.
My first.
That wasn't the first time you got on stage to host. I know you was doing some shit in high school, middle school.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Impossible.
Nah.
You can't tell me you came into this. You came into this after high school. Like came into doing this.
I've been doing the Daily Note for like a while. You know. I did college radio for like 7 months, and then I got fired, so I did my own podcast with BO8. Yeah. I only got fired from college. Like let it be clear. I got fired from college radio, not because I was bad at it. I was very fucking great at it. I was actually the best at it, and I'm a numbers nigga. I thought you pounded again.
No.
Because I'm a numbers nigga.
I'm passing you this. Pass this L is for that school for firing you.
So it was me, This Is the Plug came like maybe 3 weeks after me, and we were running that radio thing.
Yep.
And if anyone,
What school?
Rick.
Okay, Rick.
So and the reason I say This Is the Plug came a little bit after me because I remember DJ like shadowed me for a week because you had to shadow a radio nigga to push a button. So I remember they were like, I saw him like applying for it, and I was like, oh, another black kid's about to apply. Need that.
Get it.
And then a week.
Yo, bro. What the hell, man?
And then a week later, funny. I don't know if I can share this. I'll share the story. Fucking.
Let's go. Exclusive.
It's not even exclusive. It's just like
OMC.
it's not even exclusive. It's just if you know, you know.
Yeah, it's a little history. Rhode Island history with some of the greats. Period.
Because I consider DJ and Maddie like some of the greats. I like
And they cook. They still cook.
no, they cook. Like I opened the studio. They were like I ran to DJ randomly. He's like, oh yeah, we opened ours 6 months ago. Every time I see them, one of them, they're always moving. But DJ specifically, I met at a strip club. Right? I met at
Perfect.
I used to work at Cadillac Lounge for those who don't know.
Yo, Qin, stripper, DJ.
So did you guys know that I worked at Cadillac Lounge for a year?
Know. You only 25. When did you work at? And I bet you were underage.
I was very much under 21. For sure. I was
11.
I was working at Dave & Buster's. I had a lot of my stories end with me getting fired because I don't believe in jobs. Like,
You've had so many jobs though, bro. You work.
Yo, here's the thing.
That's one thing.
Man.
I've had a lot of jobs, but like not really. Like I've had a lot of jobs, but if I wasn't there for 6 months, it was an internship at this point. It was a paid internship.
It's like a relationship. It's like we talk, bitch.
So Dave & Buster's was a real job I had. I was there for a year. And again, I got fired. I knew I was gonna get fired because I was just wilding. Like I was just like niggas was coming in with like say you came in, and I knew you at this time. So say you came in with your girl or a random joint. This is years ago. So you come in, and I you know how expensive Dave & Buster's is, and so do you. So niggas would come in, and they get like 600 tickets, which is fucking nothing, and they be with their girl, and you know me, I'm a real nigga. I'm not gonna let you look crazy in front. I'm not gonna let you walk out with candy when you with a ting, especially if she's back, because it's Rhode Island. We all know the same women. So when niggas would come with some joints, and I'd be like, and they would give me the,
come on, bro.
And so you know, like if niggas couldn't afford a Minion, I would scan them out for a lot of like I scan them out for candy. But to me, I don't look at that as stealing because they paid to get in.
This is why he's a hero, fam. I don't care.
Yo, no
Fuck
lie.
corporate, yo. That's how I feel, especially. Yeah, they got it. They'll be all right.
So they sat me down, HR and shit. And I'm young. I'm like 18, 19 at the time. I didn't fucking know what HR was. I just knew I had a meeting with them. And I'm thinking I'm getting a meeting because I was putting in like real hours.
I'm about to get a raise, yo.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I had all my niggas coming in. But like, here's the thing. So I didn't do that with everyone. I just did that with my close people.
Yeah.
Like, when I say if Murph came, it's because Murph was outside. So I knew Murph. Say you came in, especially because, you know, I'm young and everyone knows my older brother. People be like, oh shit, you're Stefan's little brother. I can't make Stefan look bad because niggas know him.
Yes.
So it's like, I wasn't out here giving niggas Xbox.
Stefan got hands too.
I don't be fighting niggas. I don't, right? I don't at all. I'm not a violent person at all. But like, understand, like I'm connected to Sean, Stefan. Like I'm not the only nigga in the world with hands. So when niggas know my brother, I automatically I got them because he's out here. So yeah, I got fired for that. So boom, after I got fired, the thing with me is I pick jobs. I don't apply. I pick jobs. Was like they opened a van store. I was like I need to get in there, but the mall's hot right now. I just got fired, so I was let me chill.
Yeah.
I stumbled upon the strip club job at Cadillac Lounge.
You stumbled.
No, because one of my friends, I'm in college, so like you know, I know mad girls just dancing there.
Oh,
and
yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So one of my homies was dating a girl that was dancing there, and she's like, "You need a job?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Would you work at the strip club?" And here's the thing, I didn't want to. I was very keen on like, just because like the hours are crazy. It's
most definitely.
It was the same hours as Dave & Buster's. I was going to Dave & Buster's at 4 p.m. and getting home at 3 a.m. That's not healthy for me, anyways, because I'm missing weekends. So kudos to the niggas who do that, but I couldn't. It was like I wasn't going because I was missing. Like you know, people would invite me out and I couldn't go.
Yeah.
So the strip club was like, but then she was like, just try it one night. I tried it one night. I made like $300. I was like, nah, fuck these events. Fuck these events. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not bad money.
So I was there.
That young?
I was 19. I was young. I was a sophomore. At this point, I'm a sophomore in college.
For the day? For the night?
I was working Friday and Saturdays. So I was getting Sundays to myself. So I still had time to do homework. And then once I got the strip club job, by the way, Vans had also already hired me. Because when I want some shit, I get some shit.
Nah, facts. Yeah.
I'm mad persistent.
You on that term.
So I be getting a lot of jobs, but they
Yeah,
be
yeah.
jobs I want. Like I worked at True Religion too, but I wanted that job.
Yeah, facts.
Because it was like at the time, I can say this out loud because I'm not even open.
Yeah,
It was 70% off a discount. I like clothes. I do not like spending money, so I love discounts. I worked at Vans for the discount. I worked at Urban Outfitters for the, and once I had the discount for, like, I worked at Urban for a week.
Yeah.
And then my homies was like, I work here. You can use my discounts. Like, all right, bye.
Peace.
Never coming again.
Never.
So yeah, they be paid internships.
Yeah.
But the strip club. So I meet DJ. He walks in. I'm gonna just give this back to you. I'm straight for now.
Oh yeah.
This is a funny ass story. DJ walks in at the time. Someone in my family's dating someone in his family. Rhode Island shit. So naturally, and then keep in mind, I've been seeing him around Rick. Rick only has but like 16 black people, and DJ's also Cape Verdean. So not only have I seen him, but we have probably been at the same family parties because somehow, some way, that's just how being Cape Verdean works.
That's a fact, though.
So he looks at me, and I look at him, and I'm just like, oh shit, I think I know you from. He's like, yeah, you're Stefan's little brother. How that goes. So boom, we just become friends, obviously, because he's at the strip club and I work at the strip club.
Yeah.
And it's like, finally, working here, I met someone close to my age because I work there on the weekends, and it's like it's all the suit. Like the thing with Cadillac Lounge is a very nice club. Like
Also, probably all old,
it's like
white guys for the most part.
we get the rappers with money. Shout out to them because them niggas spend bread. We get the drug dealers. We get all these people, but we very much get older clientele. So when I saw DJ, someone that was very much my age or close to my age, I was excited. So then, fast forward, he ends up shadowing me for a day at radio. He was supposed to shadow me for 3 days, for 3 shows, but I signed off on one. I was like, I don't have to watch. I was like, you push this button, this button, this button, you're good.
Yeah.
He was like, that's it. He's like, these niggas had me thinking it was. I'm like, you know why they had you thinking it was crazy? Because college, they make everything like, bro, this button, this is where they sit. That's it. Where do you like? And I think DJ. This is the plug. They're plugged for real. So they already knew. They already had flyers. Yeah.
They started doing shit early. Yeah. They've been doing.
He was already doing club parties and shit.
That's how I was. Also, that's what I was curious with you. I'm like, it was this. I understand. Like, you getting on stage and doing that was your first event. But I'm saying, like, you never chose to curate a party during your.
Not until I started hosting.
Crazy. I would have think not for nothing. I would have thought you was the guy. By the way you are,
I hate the club.
Well, no, I mean like even house parties are just like events.
House parties we were doing, but the thing is, I love talking to people, right? For real, I really do. I interview people. I love that shit. But I very much also hate talking to people because all the jobs I've had, everything connects. All the jobs I've had involved me talking to people a lot. So yeah, like when I say I hate the club, like I can't. I've dabbled and hosted a few events, but like it's not for me. I'm not good at it. I can only very much host music shit. DJ, this is the plug. All the niggas that run the club like scene. And there's a lot of niggas too. Like I could be here all day and name all the niggas that very much have ran Providence clubs. We can do Stay Silent. We can say Josh. But there's a lot of niggas. Yeah. But DJ, like he's very still. To me, I don't go outside, but he still very much runs the club and shit. So when and I know y'all know because y'all be there doing recaps and shit because he's smart and he gets the best people. I fuck with DJ.
Shout out to DJ.
I don't know what he's running, but he got some crazy.
He runs everything. He runs everything.
Let me just tell you, son. DJ be pulling some shit off.
His hands and everything.
That we be like, who's letting this? Who is he paying to let him get away with this?
I felt like
shit?
I was in the Prohibition era, like when you're not supposed to drink and they had speakeasies and shit. I felt like I was in that type of vibe.
You
want to know you want to know why me, DJ, Stefan, where's Nasty? You want to know fucking Matt and all these people that pretty much.
To y'all, man.
You want to know what we all have in common? We're Cape Verdean. We want something. We get it.
Oh my god, yo.
Yeah, we're all Cape Verdean. We're all somehow either A, family, or B, know someone who's like we all have a cousin in common somehow because that's Cape Verde. Yeah. So
is that the trick?
I fuck with like DJ was actually almost family by like marriage.
Can I
like I won't say who, but
that's
like
facts though. I've heard that like it's hard for Cape Verdes to like fuck other Cape Verdes because you might fuck your cousin by accident.
It's possible.
Yeah, I see a lot of
especially in Rhode Island when it's so small.
The thing is, it's never purposeful. It's just like you really have to know who's who.
Especially the last name Sue be like, yeah. You be like, oh wait, what's your last name? Oh shit, hold up. Let me check. I gotta double check.
You got to do the island. You got to do the island check. That's the first thing. Like if you for real as a Cape Verdean, like, and I haven't dated too many Cape Verdean women because of this thing, but like when you meet a pretty Cape Verdean girl as a Cape Verdean dude, you have to get their last name. mom because it's again.
Is
You're
I'm Dominican. I'm Dominican, half Puerto Rican.
I don't have to explain
It's
this
the
to you.
same thing.
I don't have to explain this to you.
It's no. Hold on. I get
Not
it.
all y'all be
I get
related
it.
for real.
Yeah, no.
Not as bad as us because it's smaller.
Yeah, that might be it because I feel him what they're saying. But here's the thing. Here's the difference between I feel like
Like
Cape
I
Verdean and
know
Dominicans.
some of your family. What I'll even like, you don't have to confirm that for me. I just know I'd be around niggas and I'd be like, he has to be related to Josh.
Probably.
That's so funny. Everybody is, and if they're not, they still are.
And if they're not, they'd be like, well, I know Josh's mom. She used to be here, fucking doing this thing there. I know this, so it's like being Cape Verdean is the same shit. So,
But you see, the only difference I see is, for the most part, is like, you do got to check in a lot, but there's a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans in New York. There's not many Cape Verdeans in New York. Like that's not really.
We are in
Boston,
where
Mass.
all of fucking Massachusetts,
And then
mainly
Rhode
Brockton, all over Rhode Island, all over fucking Rhode Island.
Because I've told because listen, I brag about I've never dated a Cape Verde woman yet.
Yo, honestly, more than anything, they're like my mom's a Cape Verdean woman. I love Cape Verdean women. Shout out to all the Cape Verdean women. But for as your boy, as someone I consider a bro, if you are going to date a Cape Verdean woman, or if you're going to dip and dabble, just be careful.
Yeah,
they're not for the weak. I was just telling my girl that I'm like, he's like, oh, Rhode Island got the prettiest girls. I'm like, if you can bag a girl in Rhode Island, you can bag a girl anywhere.
Oh, that's a fact.
But
Especially
especially a Cape Verdean woman.
Yeah.
Because it ain't that. No, they're amazing. They're fucking tough, bro.
Hey, I say the same thing about most Dominican women.
Dominicans are like that, but I don't know why. I don't know how, but Cape Verdean women sometimes be meaner, yo.
I could see that.
Have you met my mom? I know you.
No, I've never met her.
When you meet my mom, you will understand where me and Stefan get it from.
Got you.
Like, yo,
That's funny.
Got you.
Yo, Cape Verdean women
both
are lit. They're fucking lit. They're mad. Not one Cape Verdean girl looks like another. That's number one. Number two, they're usually cultured. They usually can cook amazing. They usually have crazy features that only Cape Verdeans have because it's different. So
one of my favorite things about Cape Verdeans because when I went to I got invited to play drums at the festival. At the Cape Verdean festival in Providence.
Any EP?
No, in downtown.
The one that DJ
I love Cape Verde.
You got to play drums in that?
Yeah.
Yo, from your perspective, as someone who's not Cape Verde. Please tell me your experience. Because I know you probably had a phenomenal time.
It was banging.
I gotta reset the camera before you get deep.
Nigga, I didn't go to that event and I was sick. But, yo, oh my God, bro. Nigga, say whatever you can't say on camera, but yo.
Nah, listen, I pulled up. All right, so look, like the first thing I noticed, bro, like which was like fucking incredible. Okay, this is just my taste, just me personally.
Of course.
I prefer natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I love both. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Your preference, absolutely.
Just me as a whatever.
Yep.
So there was I didn't see not one person, not one beautiful. And there was so many. My MO, I love women that are a little darker skin and curly hair. And there was just so many.
Oh, you're in heaven.
It was, bro.
You're in heaven.
What?
Yeah, nah.
My G.
Was that your first time going to? Fuck it.
Yeah,
That was your first time ever going to an event?
Ever to that? Yeah.
But like, have you been to like Cape Verdean parties?
Never.
Also, so
nothing like. I know a lot of Cape Verdean people because I live in Rhode Island. Like, of course, but
that was your first time outside,
bruh.
Oh, word.
That was
Did you eat there?
No, I didn't eat.
You didn't eat there?
Yeah, my eyes were full.
They let you get away with not eating?
My eyes were full.
I know, for real.
I was full, my G.
Yo, listen.
Yo, man.
I don't go to the Cape Verdean Festival as much because I just know I'm gonna see a lot of family and like it's gonna be a lot of that. But when I do go, I've probably been to 5, right? In my like lifetime. When I do go, I only go to eat. Bro, listen to me.
Oh wait, we ate. Yo,
it's a competition. It's like the festivals, just like the EP one. They just grab all the illest aunties. That are known for cooking.
Illest aunties.
the illest grandmas.
You said EP. That's hilarious because that's where everybody stays.
That's where the festival is. Right in Indian Point Park. That's where the Cape Verdean Festival is.
I just went to the one where everybody had on blue shirts.
Yeah, so I think Nasty DJ'd.
Yeah, mad people DJ'd that night.
Diamond,
everybody.
Of course,
Diamond DJ.
What? Of course.
The youngest in charge.
He is. Listen, he's younger than me. So when he says he's the youngest in charge, I remember I first heard about Diamond. I was like, how could he be the youngest in charge? There's no way this nigga's younger than me.
Yeah.
I meet the nigga. This nigga's like significantly younger than me. I'm 25. I think Diamond. I don't want to put his age out there. I think he just recently became being able. I don't know how long he's been 21.
Say less. Got you. Yep. But he been, you know he been that nigga forever.
He's been DJing in the club since I started filming clubs.
I knew about him when I was in high school, and he's younger than me. I remember being like, for real, you have to give credit where it's due. Diamond is really that nigga.
Nah, 100%
like for real. So of course he DJ'd the Cape Verdean.
Nah,
you're talking about that one, the one that was downtown, right? Where
yeah, bro, and everybody, it was in the ice skating rink.
I worked at Bats. I was working at Curators, and obviously all day people are coming in with these I Love Cape Verde shirts, and as a Cape Verdean, I'm sitting here like, yo,
what the fuck is going on? Like, what did I miss?
So exactly. So then I'm on Instagram, and I Nasty Diamond, all my Cape Verdean homies who pretty much run
the scene,
or whatever scene they're in. I'm like, yo, how come I didn't get this email about this shirt?
How did I miss
what the fuck? Yo, I was heated. I didn't go to that event. So the fact that you drummed, you probably had an amazing time.
It was a couple funny things that happened that night.
Please.
So one of their biggest artists that was performing there, he was like, "Yo, I want you to play." I'm like,
"Do you remember?"
I have his. I can't. I don't want to. No. Nelson. No, I believe he was there, but I didn't play for him. I had my. He was like a. What is his? I don't have his.
And I wasn't there either, so there's no footage.
No, I have footage.
It's all good if you can't remember that. But if he was there, he must have been that nigga.
Yeah, he was performing. He was like, "I want you to play and do some shit," and I was like, and we did not understand each other. Like because he did not talk English. I did not
spoke Creole.
He spoke Creole strictly, and everybody was talking to me they're talking, and I'm like,
and the thing is
I'm like, yo,
and you speak Spanish. And you speak Spanish, right?
Yeah, I speak Spanish.
So you can kinda a little bit.
Nah, fam, not the way they were just talking to each other.
They're quick. They're quick.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't understand you. So he was like, okay, and then somebody was like, yo, play this type of beat. I think something like that. And he wants you to stop here. I'm like, okay. So I play this type of beat, stop there, and then flip it, and then keep going. And he just keeps going, and he's like, all right, let's just rock. I'm like, let's go, whatever that means. And it ended up being like a fucking crazy.
Some of the recap moment of this. I've seen you on did you have a shirt or no?
I did have that shirt on, but no. You know what's funny? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. They gave me the shirt to.
Of course, they gave you a shirt.
They gave me a shirt to wear. But I saw that they wanted everybody wearing blue shirts, so I purposely wore the Space Jam shirt that I had. That was blue, very similar. Just not to stand out, but I just didn't know because not every shirt fits me properly. Like, so I be wearing shit that fits me. So like, I'm like, yo, y'all not about to give me this extra small joint, have me looking like
looking crazy.
Huey on stage playing drums. It's like,
looking crazy.
It's not that funny, Murph. So I'm like, like a belly shirt and shit. Like, I'm not doing all that.
No, they wanted him to look like a T-Mobile worker. I got it.
Bye.
You see what I'm saying? But I had something similar that looked the part. So, but nah, it was a great experience, man. Like I got to play in front of thousands and thousands of beautiful people, like so many dope women. The craziest,
and they were dancing. It was lit.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
They were literally jumping. They weren't dancing. They were jumping the whole time.
Of course.
And what I love the most, bro, real shit, besides obviously, like I mentioned before, like all the women were natural. Like,
yeah, we know.
But, what I love the most is that, it really felt like I was at home in Dominican Republic, just a totally different language. Because like everybody that was there looked like they came from the island of the Dominican Republic, and somebody hit a switch and they don't speak the same. They don't speak Spanish.
So
they speak Creole.
So my mom's Cape Verdean, right?
Yeah.
And I told you she's lit, right? I'm going to tell you two things. Like, I think I do really dope shit. I think I have a pretty extensive resume, especially for where I'm from, how young I am, right? I think so.
Definitely.
My mom has no fucking idea what I do. And I can't explain to her because it's hard. I can't explain to people my age, right? I'm going to give you two.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to give you two separate days because one day has y'all involved and the other day is some Cape Verdean shit. Okay. So we'll start with the Cape Verdean one because the second one I haven't told you guys yet. So my mom didn't realize like how popular I was until Nelson Freitas came to Rhode Island.
Right.
So that show sold out in seconds because he's like really the Drake of Cape Verdean.
Yeah,
he's the fucking man.
100%.
And the fact that you know, perfect. Did you know that?
No.
Have you ever seen the name at all?
Yeah, Nelson sounds mad familiar.
When he comes to Rhode Island, he shuts shit down. He's like Bad Bunny, bro. Like he's doing
the Strand.
No, if he does the Strand, I'm telling you, it sells out in seconds. Like it's So that being
Not
said,
many international artists that can do that, by the way.
and he pulls up all the. He be here. He be bored. He be in Rhode Island like chilling because he's.
Yeah.
So naturally, my mom heard about the show. I didn't even know about the show, and I was doing shows at the Strand. She calls me and she's like, "You work at the Strand place, right?" And I'm just like, "Sure, sure, yeah, mom." Because she's like, "I've seen your videos. You be on stage, so I know you be there." I'm like, "Yeah, mom, word."
Right.
Even though I send her pictures and I very much send her to Rika. She's my mom.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Yeah, mom, what's up?" She's like, "Yo, Nelson," and I knew she was calling because I knew there was a Cape Verdean show coming. I just didn't know what it was, or nor did I know it's sold out already.
Yeah.
She's like, "Did you hear about the Nelson show?" I was like, "Oh, I did hear that." I was like, "Now that I know it's him, all that makes sense." She's like, "It's sold out." I'm like, "Damn, it's 9 a.m. on a Saturday." Like, damn, like the
fuck already?
So I'm like, "Oh, do you need tickets?" She's like, "You think you can do that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call." I was like, "I'll call Frank." Like, of course, like
the owner. Yeah. Like, I'll get to the.
I sell tickets for him. I never, ever asked Frank for tickets to anything.
Yo, Frank is the fucking man.
He's the man.
Like,
real.
So I hit up Frank. I'm like, "Hey," and he doesn't respond until 3 days later because one, he's Frank, and two, Nelson Frida's just sold out. So you know.
Yeah. How many other people?
Everyone's hitting.
Yeah.
And you know what Frank says to me? He's like, "Oh, if you want tickets to the Nelson show, I put some aside because I know your mom probably wants them because you're Cape Verdean, right?"
That's
Call my mom back. I'm like, "Oh, update. Got the tickets. You're good."
The owner put them aside for you already, ma.
Yeah.
You're lit.
But I didn't say none of that.
Yeah.
I did not say none of that.
Yeah.
Because I took 3 days. So I know my mom said I'm super not that nigga to her. Because she asked and I didn't deliver on time. So, like, sense of urgency with my mom. Like, an hour later after she asked, she's like, "Oh, you couldn't get them? Never mind." So, because my mom's mean, bro.
That's so funny.
So whatever. I end up getting her like 4 tickets. So she brings. So we go. I don't have a ticket because I'm just like, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna just pull up. Like,
Nah, I was like more than us. I was like, I'm gonna let my mom enjoy. I do not want to be with my mom at the show.
That's a fact. Like, this is for you. Enjoy.
But whatever. She ends up texting me mad time. She's like, "Why aren't you here? Like, did you not get a ticket?" When she said that shit to me, I'm like, "Nah, like we're not doing this." So I pull up.
Yep.
And of course, I think Diamond and Nasty spin that night because, of course,
That's a dangerous combo, bro.
Especially when it's Cape Verdean music.
Oh my god.
What? They're dangerous in the rap R&B world, but when it's so I think it might have been either Diamond, Nasty, maybe Matt. I could be wrong though, but I and DJ was hosting because he speaks Creole very well.
Yeah.
So I pop in. I go say hi to my mom. I take a picture with her. She's mad. She's amped, by the way. If you asked, like she felt like she was at a Jay-Z concert.
Yo, it's like that.
She had merch and everything.
Real,
like she bought. Like my mom does not go. My mom is a flight attendant and she does really cool shit.
Oh.
So my mom doesn't step out for anything,
Yeah.
but she stepped out for this. I say every Cape Verdean person I've ever met in my life was there. They were. That shit was packed. So I end up just going on stage, literally just go say what's up to Nasty, blah blah blah, and whoever else was there. I don't know if it might have just been Diamond and it might have just been, I could be wrong. That night was crazy.
Yeah. No, I believe it.
Second time, fast forward. This is recent. My mom still doesn't know what I do, even though like that night, and again, I've hosted for fucking everyone at this point. In Rhode Island.
At this point?
In Rhode Island.
Nah, yo, respect, bro.
Thank
yo,
you.
For
real.
Yeah, you know, yo, real quick, somebody, I know you got a team of fire people like editing your stuff, so you need to react to the list. You need to make a list.
The 8 year revamp. We're putting all them recaps out.
Oh, facts.
Because, bro, listen, I have this. I don't brag often, but my favorite brag is like I got like 11 double XL freshman artists under my list of hosting. Not that I didn't book them, but I hosted.
Yeah,
and I think 11's downplaying it because all the young lit rappers, like I've hosted for Dirk 3 times, and to see where he is now, I'm just like I'm proud.
Yo, facts, bro.
Crazy.
But all that aside, keep in mind my mom follows me, she comments, blah blah blah. She should be showing love, but like she's a mom, so she'll be hating a little.
Yeah, no. She got to pass for anything.
Yeah, she'd be like whatever. She'd be like, "This is my son. You know he's lit because he's my kid." Like that. These be her captions.
That's
why when I post her, that's why when I post my mom, I
that.
never ever give her credit. I just be like, "Oh, she's lit. She's pretty. She looks like me." Like because she's a hater, bro. The second time my mom ever like she actually called me for this.
Yep.
Flawless. Right? Keep in mind, this is like my third time interviewing Flawless because that's my nigga and y'all are my niggas.
Yeah.
But you know what had already dropped, and Netflix show dropped.
Yeah. That shit was hot.
And my mom watched it before I did. I didn't even watch the show because y'all told me like months in advance. You're like, "Yo, so there's some crazy Netflix shit coming." That's all y'all said.
Yep.
Because y'all love keeping secrets. Y'all good at that. So anyone who's talking future endorsements with these guys, they do keep secrets. But like, you know.
We just, so many things have always fallen through in our past. So we always until it actually happens, we don't like to even like.
But like the thing with you guys is you guys like you guys like speak in code, but it's like with me, y'all be excited, so y'all be like, you know, Flaws just did the cipher thing. Yeah. And I'll be like, oh, the BT cipher that's next week. Y'all be like, nah, why you think that? I'm like, nigga, there's only one cipher happening in the next 4 months, whatever. So y'all mentioned this Netflix thing, so I was like, okay, boom, like this must be the thing they're talking about. I'm just gonna watch the internet, watching in real time because like, I don't know, I don't know. I watch things at my own pace. I don't like
facts. I feel you. I don't be if everybody's hype about it. I'm like, all right, cool.
Especially because like there's someone I know on it, so I'm just like, yo, like I'm gonna get really invested, and if this nigga doesn't win, I'm gonna be sick. For real, like I can't watch shows like that, especially. So that being said, my mom calls me day one. She's like, and my mom calls me Google. She's like, Google. She's like, are you? And she doesn't know anything's going. Do you know Flawless, Real Talk, all right? Because she probably just watched. She just stumbled upon it.
Yep. Because
all she saw was Rhode Island, and my mom lives in Miami. She loves bragging about Rhode Island.
Yeah, facts.
And she's like, oh shit, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, do you know him? And I'm just like.
Super face.
I'm like,
are you living under a rock, man?
I'm like, and I downplay. I'm like, yeah, kinda. Right? Because like technically speaking, like I know Josh and Murph way better than I would know Flaw. Flaw's my guy, but you know, like this is my mom, so she's gonna ask a million questions. So I'm like, let me just downplay this. Like, yes, he follows me, and yes, that's my guy. And we've done mad shows together. Let me just downplay this, even though we have 2 interviews already.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of. She's like, oh, all right. So there's disappointment in her persona. So I was like, I'm gonna let this slide.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm petty too. Me and my mom are both petty. I didn't tell her I did it. I never told her.
You didn't even tell her.
But keep in mind, it was very much planned because Josh and me months in advance. And it was hey, Flawless is gonna be doing this. He's signing this super secret deal that you've never heard of with it. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like you never even seen anything like it. So I'm like, word. Let me know. Because Josh be amped.
That's what I sound like. Damn.
You be amped, like, but you be like, you know, but like, that's your boy, but you have to talk in secrets. You like, you be excited.
Oh, dear.
So I'm like, word. And like, obviously, Josh is like, I'll hit you up closer to the date, which he did. But the thing is, he'll hit you up the day before. Because y'all have a tight schedule.
You know what it is? Yo, is it me, Murph?
No.
Stuff trickled down.
That's all I gotta say. That's the only reason
I'm in this line of work, so trust me. Like, I'm not complaining at all. I understand. Like, sense of urgency is a thing here. If you're not on it, you'll miss it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So do the interview. Drop the interview.
Yep.
Don't send it to my mom. I wait for my mom to hit me up.
Yep.
Because my mom only follows like 70 fucking people. She's bougie as shit on Instagram.
Yeah. Yep.
Or like she follows mad people, but like she has way more followers because she's bougie as fuck.
Yeah.
She sees it. She calls me. I don't pick up because I'm like, I know why she's calling me.
It's petty.
5 minutes later, I get the tag. I'm like, ha!
Gotcha.
I was like, I was like, that's why I kept it mad low. I was like, yo, like I barely even previewed. I'm like, I'm gonna just drop this shit because yo, my mom is finally gonna know I'm cool. And she watched the whole interview and she's like, wow, people in Rhode Island really know you. I'm like, yeah.
You've built that, man. You've really
It's because she's a hater, dog. I love my mom to death, but it's like, yo, she be hating on me, yo. She dead ass. Like once she said I was lit, I was like, oh, I believe it.
It's official. It's official. But yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You got that official confirmation at 25. Oh, not at 25.
No,
like,
no, yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
The Flaws interview was recently, yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was like COVID.
But yo, you know, she knows you lit, bro. Everybody know you lit.
Nah, she knows, but she be hating. So the thing with my mom is she's lit. So like,
yeah, facts.
I don't know. She'll show love to anyone else though. But when it comes to me, she'd be like, nah. But yeah, that's that Cape Verdean shit. Everything I just talked about all trickles. It all goes back to that one very specific thing. We're real life lit.
Real life,
like for real, like for real. Like
shout out to the motherland, man.
Shout out to Cape Verde. And shout out to Senegal as well. That's where my dad's from.
Okay.
Again, and I have Kyle. He's a fucking heavy hitter. He's a producer. Like he's an East Chain. He chills with these niggas. But he's from here. He's 17. He just turned 18. He's currently gonna graduate high school right now, and he's already sending beats. Because he works with these niggas, and he's a fucking beast. Like honestly, I would love to get him and Flawless in the studio because he's just not a producer. He likes music. Like he plays instruments. Like he's a fucking beat maker.
Where is he? Where he at?
He lives in Mass. I want to know how I met him. He came to Dope Concepts because I booked Kari. And when I met him, he was 14. And at 14 years old, his favorite rapper ever was Kari.
At 14 years old.
His first produce. I should probably be saying this on camera, but I'm not gonna. His first song that he put out, it's there. So yeah,
I'll edit around.
You can use the Kyle shit because like for real, his out the gate, his first song with his first major placement, a million listeners on like his very short resume is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know,
is it whoa hey it's Kyle? Is that the same kid? I see you guys push him. I'm like this kid's mad young.
He's 18. He's graduating high school this year. Like I think 2 weeks ago he just told me the college he's going to. I don't remember.
I had no clue what I was gonna do back then. That's crazy.
But his thing is he's like, I'm going to college because like I like learning. He's like, but if this producer shit happens to take off, like he's lit. Like when I go to Atlanta, he sends me like 5, 6, 7 beats. He's out here, and he knows what he wants to do. Like these young niggas.
It's crazy now. The shit. I feel like we're blessed because we came up in like the internet age with the technology and everything. But the people that are younger than us now, like his generation, are going crazy.
I think we had to low key walk for them to run.
No,
low key though, because we didn't teach them. But I feel like they look to guys like us, who were at the Strand and all these places.
That's why people like. That's what I was gonna say. Niggas like you are important because
niggas like y'all too. Because y'all like listen, Red Eye, Alexander, loading, CB1, I'm missing another heavy hitter that there used to be a Strand Lupos all the time. Who am I missing right now? If
loaded, it was loading.
It was loading CB1,
CBN.
Ruben. I'll put him in the heavy hitters because he's out here right now. Oh, Raphael's.
Rafiq's is crazy. Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a solid, and it's like, you know, like y'all open the door for that. But like when I see like niggas like Johnny, it's just like, yo, what? Because he now can officially drink, but he's been traveling with me for 2 years.
Yeah.
He been going crazy the whole time. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why niggas like you are important because you bring the fact that you're your age, even just a few years older, and you can bring him to like you're entering your prime, and like not even your prime. Like you're not entering your prime yet because
I don't know what that looks like.
Bang.
Exactly.
The fact that look at what you've accomplished. Look at the bodies on the way. And the fact that you could bring somebody who would never have done that otherwise.
Like that early? Yeah.
Never, bro. What was you doing that early?
He's probably doing dope shit, actually.
He was doing dope shit. But I'm just saying.
Not this dope. Not this dope.
Exactly. But because of you.
Because Strand's college, like, honestly, like, I was active in high school, but like college, like living back in Rhode Island, like my freshman, sophomore year of college was kind of where like I really started taking the shit very seriously.
Yeah.
If I was active in high school like these, so I agree with you. Yes.
No, but that's why you see how you immediately you level up just because you around, and I believe in what you're doing because you also are I'm acknowledging the hard work you're putting in. So, boom, the level up is crazy for a gentleman to you like Johnny. Like the fact that he's able to now look at what you know what I'm saying, like
it's crazy, honestly. Like he's always talking about like he wants to move to either LA or Atlanta, and I'd be like, yo, what's your resume? And I look at his resume is very much all like Strand shit.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. You know, and like videos he's done for like Joe Thunderstorm and like Lil Swifty. Shout out to them too, because they move in proper always.
But his quality is like that.
Yeah, his quality is like that.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Like I think in the next year for Johnny, for sure, if he really just kind of continues this warpath of just like he gonna fuck with niggas and he's just consistent, I could see him landing a major artist soon. For real.
100%.
And that's not even 100%. Like
he's already
major to him though.
To him.
I always see
he's 21. So
ideally like who? Who would you say?
I always see him shooting a shot.
Yeah, he be shooting a shot. He be shooting a shot like
on
me.
Twitter, IG.
Like on Twitter.
No, you be doing the same shit for interviews and you get them though. That's fucking the craziest shit.
Yo, you know, yeah, that's
But Johnny began.
He be shooting a shot too, and it's gonna work. At one time, it's gonna pay off like crazy. I'm sure it already has worked in one way or another.
I mean, the Deontay Hitchcock one was definitely a shout to Deontay Hitchcock. That was definitely like one we both wanted. Yeah, because I wanted to. I was already going to the Wale show, and Deontay's the homie through Michael Aristotle and all the East Chain homies. Johnny was already a fan, so it was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot at Deontay, and I was like, oh shit, like Deontay, like at the time I didn't know him personally, but like him and Michael Aristotle had a whole mixtape. And Twitter is really small. Like when you follow the right people.
Yeah.
Like
it really is.
The 7. What'd you say? earlier? This.
Oh,
7 degrees to Kevin Bacon.
So like, I didn't know Deontay Hitchcock, but I follow his manager, who follows my homie Teacup, who follows my nigga Big Jock. Like, everything's very much connected. So it was like, I remember just being like, it's not out the realm of possibilities, because like if he's on tour, opening for Wale, odds are he probably has a shooter, but he probably doesn't have a shooter everywhere. And if he does, he probably only has one shooter.
Yep.
Because when Flawless goes on tour, you're his shooter, right?
Yep.
And if you can finesse some other shooter in New York or Buffalo or fucking LA or Ohio, wherever the fuck y'all been, because y'all been everywhere.
Yep.
Sure. But the reason you're there is to ensure that no matter what, he gets filmed. Same thing with him. So I be shooting my shot too. I be persistent. So I was just, and you know, Deontay eventually like ended up DMing me, and I was like, here's his work. Just think about it. I don't hear back at the show. But there was another rapper opening at the show too. It was a stack show. It was Wale, Philaday, and Deontay Hitchcock. Is there anyone else? No. I was also I was a fan of him too. Blog era shit. Because y'all remember the blog era. You get one major feature, you get mad. He has Wale features, and he has like, you know, like I think he has a feature with someone, like one of the Migos. Like, he's out here. Yeah. Young out here, I would say. I ran into him outside the show because I was like, listen, we don't have the clearance out, but we're gonna go. I ran into him, and I'm like, oh shit. He's like, yeah. He's like, how the fuck do you know that? Because he's in Boston right now. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm a fan. And not for nothing, I think I had tweeted him too. And he was like, oh, you the homie that tweeted me? Because like, the Don Coogi is a really weird Twitter name. There's not too many niggas that have that Twitter name. I'm the only one. So when you see a weird Twitter name like that tweeting you periodically, you'll remember it. That's why it's my Twitter name. So he's like, yeah, you hit me about some video shit. He's like, did you bring your video guy? And I forget where Johnny was, but I think Johnny was going back to his car. We had officially went, and Johnny's like, well, I got to bring my camera to the car. Yeah. You know that. You know how that goes.
Whack. They're so whack.
So
I be hating sometimes.
No, they yo, it's tough. So I called Johnny. I'm like, bro, how far are you? He's like, nigga, I just walked. Well, he didn't say nigga because let's not get Johnny canceled. But he was like, bro, like I'm walking back to the car. I'm like, run back. He's like, what? He's like, why? You just told me security. I'm just like, just get back. So Phil's like, yeah, I'm gonna call Deontay. Deontay comes out, and again, we don't know each other, but we know a lot of the same people because I live in Atlanta. Yeah. And he's like, have you guys ever watched his videos or just seen him on Twitter?
I've seen him on Twitter for sure.
He's just fucking funny. He's our age. Yeah. He's just a fucking funny dude from Atlanta. Yeah. So like the second he saw me, he just, of course he had to roast me because everyone from Atlanta does. He's like, look at this Jerry Curl, like just going at me. I'm like, damn, like
that's good vibes, bro.
So I'm just like, damn, nigga, I'm a fan. Like, why are we doing this right now? But he's funny as shit, and he knows my people. So boom, off the bat, he's like, yo, let's go.
Yeah.
So, and then he bodies it. You know, Johnny almost didn't do the Griselda show.
That would have been crazy. His recap was crazy. All right, so this is
Gucci, bro.
Yeah, all right. You know, Murph, you know what to pull up. You know what I got over here.
You tell me. I got a lot over here.
I think it's organized, bro.
Okay, well,
you said every time.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, exactly. Hold on, listen. This is right here. The vibes. Every time you go to a Coogi event, anytime you post anything, when you think, hold on.
I don't think I've seen this.
Put it full screen.
I can't on this.
I don't think you can do that Instagram. Can Not facts.
Yo, no lie.
Hey. I can't wait for events. Like yeah.
Oh, he going in.
Nah, no lie.
Oh damn!
I would for real. I've been to some incredible events. You know, like all the club events. I've actually gone outside for Stay Silent events. My events too. Yo, our events just like the energy is just different. Cause like, you know, when you have really good DJs like breaking records like the Uzis and all these records that the Thug records, and we lived through a fucking incredible outside era. So yeah, the events, man, I think the events just represent how dope Rhode Island is. Like my homies be coming to Rhode Island events from other states like Atlanta, New York, blah, blah. And everyone who comes there be like, the energy is different.
Bro.
It's different, bro.
When we had fucking Troy Man and Caleb here, they was like,
yo, when we were
the Flawless event.
Yeah. They went out afterwards a couple nights.
Yeah, people come to Rhode Island, don't leave. For real.
And one thing, Josh, you gotta tell them we've been all around the world and
Rhode Island got the most. Yo, it's
our nightlife's different.
No, just the women. We have the most beautiful women. Period. We're spoiled. We're spoiled. We're spoiled. I'm just gonna say we're
Hands
spoiled.
down spoiled.
Because we've been Murph.
Y'all
Murph
been everywhere.
Murph has been and we've been around all 50 states.
Yeah.
And I've been to some cities.
Answer this question. You know, without disrespecting any. I'm not gonna get you in trouble. I'm gonna ask this so politically correct. I'm gonna ask this so politically correct.
I can't get in trouble.
I'm gonna answer this so. Trust me, you're gonna be like, okay, you've been there all 50 states. Wait, no. I don't want you to talk about who's bad and who's not. Where does Rhode Island rank? Like top 10, top 5, top 2? Like where do they go?
As far as what?
As far just women itself.
If you said women,
it's women.
number one.
Oh, right? Okay, wait.
100% number
one.
Nah, because I honestly I be sounding biased and shit. So like I always like to like not disrespect the 49 other states that exist.
Yeah.
I say top 5. I say nightlife or top 5. Nah, I'd say top 10 just because like New York, Miami. No, like for like
even like places like LA are tough because none of them are really from there. They're all,
you're right. Actually, I give Rhode Island top 5 in almost everything because we have like some, as far as like colleges, we got some heavy hitters.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Come on, we got RISD. Like we end there. Like then we have Brown. Oh, is Brown Rhode Island or is that Mass?
No, that's Rhode Island. That's right in next to there.
Yeah, boom. So, well, I'll give New England school shit because, like, like you know what I mean. Like,
I'm saying,
we got some heavy hitters.
This is why I say we spoiled because, like I said, I've been to. Oh, the food is cracked too. I've been to some cities, bro, and I've looked around and I'm like, wow,
you're not as lit as y'all said on the internet. I know
it's a little different, mate.
It's a little different.
And then
yeah,
I'm like, wow, even on a bad night in Rhode Island.
It's a good night.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? And exactly. Like, so I'm like, you know what? We are absolutely spoiled around because we definitely got the most beautiful women.
And the people who disagree, for real, because I see it on the internet.
Yeah.
I just, sometimes they either A, been young, B, have lived in a litter place. Like, you're from New York and you feel Rhode Island's not lit. New York's lit.
I'm from the Bronx.
So New York's fucking lit.
I'm from the Bronx.
And then Georgia is fucking lit. So I understand why my niggas be like, nah, there's no way. I get these things.
Yeah.
So like, I understand why people won't give it to us. But when people are from here, I'd be like, yo, please travel. My mom's a whole entire flight attendant.
Yeah.
So when I say she's been everywhere, like every state, every country.
I was actually gonna do that. I was thinking about doing.
You would have been a great.
You would love it because it's such a lit job.
I'm too big for that shit now.
The planes are. Wait till COVID.
Wait
till COVID's over.
Are you kidding me? Like I'll be trying to walk down the aisle now. My shoulders. I have to do this.
You'd have to be on like the big body like international flights.
Private jet.
I was thinking. That's
my mom only does international now. She speaks like 9 languages. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You say 9 languages?
Nah, I think my mom I think my mom speaks 6 and my dad speaks like 8 or 9. I could be wrong.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now I'm whack. I speak 1.
Damn.
You gotta get at least one on more on the about.
Yeah. Yo, listen, they didn't teach me. Talk to them. Mom, Dad, talk to them. They didn't teach me.
Mom.
They didn't teach me. But yeah, we're fucking spoiled. And food, like,
bro.
Food is amazing,
speaking of food, I just came back from shout out to.
How was your trip?
Yeah, the trip was great, man. And I had a good time. I got to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, like I'm not, I wasn't too crazy about the food.
Well, because you was on a resort.
Maybe the resort food.
If you were eating Mexican street food, it probably would have been fire.
I ate when I did eat. End up eating in the street food, like it was way better. So yeah, you're right. You are right.
I will say though, with food, another reason we're spoiled is because we have
every culture.
We have everything here.
This is really like a melting pot. That's every culture here.
Like you like seafood? Crazy. Word, we're near the water.
Oh yeah, we got seafood too.
You like Italian food? Oh, word. Go to Cranston or anywhere in Rhode Island, actually. Oh, you specifically like African food? CF or Pawtucket or fucking now Providence, shout out to Benmont. You know what I mean? You like any type of Spanish food, bro. You don't need to go anywhere but Broad Street. There's 70 trucks that all serve different things, and even if they are the same things, they're made differently because everyone cooks differently. Like we're spoiled. And I was just in Atlanta, bro. It takes like Atlanta has incredible food, and I'll always give it to them. But the sense of urgency out there, them niggas like have you waiting 30 minutes to get like Zaxby's. I don't got time for that.
Well, it's the South. Everything's slower in the South.
Yo, and I love that. Shout out to them. Yeah. I love that they have the time. Me, I don't. So.
No way.
So that's another thing we have. Like we might not have the best food ever, but like yo,
we up there, bro.
Well, we got Apsara. So already like I don't talk. We got Apsara.
Yep.
I know we have 30,000 other spots, but I can end there. I've been going there since 1995, and they have not missed once. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we end there. There's so many spots. We can do a podcast about all the fire spots.
Yo, Cecilia's with the stuffed pizza.
Oh my god, chill. I'm hungry right now. Chill.
Yeah, Ramadan's right now, so it's not fun. I'm
sorry,
drinking water, so like whatever. But like, no, like,
still,
bro,
I am too, and I'm still hungry. So you must be hurting.
We have everything. Like, yo, I love Rhode Island. I know it's weird to people, but I'm just like, I lived in Georgia. My grandma had a house in Florida for like 15 years. I hate Florida. No offense to Florida, yo, but like, I've been to these places that people brag about. They're cool.
Yep.
But then I get back home and I'm like, wow,
it's way better here.
Home is lit. I know a lot of people don't feel like that. Like, cause I see a lot of people
once they start traveling more and they live somewhere else. If they live in another state, they'll either confirm that Rhode Island's trash because maybe it was not for them, or B, they'll be like, damn, I missed a lot, and then they'll name all the things they missed, and I'll be like, oh, almost seems like you missed everything about the state.
You really need somebody from the state to show you around and really like get it popping.
And if you don't have a good time, yo, like, it's not like honest. And people get mad when I say this. If you're not having a good time in Rhode Island, you might not know the right people, and that's not your fault.
Yeah.
But like, if you do know the right people, like, if I want to go out every night, which I did from fucking 2014 to 2018.
Yeah. There's something lit going on
all the time. It's just not promoted OD because a lot of shit be low.
Yeah. Yo, what happened when Dion came to visit?
My god.
Yo, they ended up staying for a grip. Like, they were like, yo, I can't even believe. Like, first of all, they come from Denver, right? Well, he's from. I think he may be from St. Louis, then went to Denver or whatever. But
so he's coming from the best weed, and St. Louis is lit. That. And St. Louis is lit.
Yo, so he comes to Rhode Island. He's like, bro, what is going on right now? He's like, he's looking around at the women. He's like, what is this? I'm like, yes, these are Dominican women. These are Cape Verde women. He's like, Cape Verde. Fuck is that? Because he was like, because he first of all, that was the first time meeting a Dominican like with me. Like, they weren't sure because, like, you know, I say this, you know, a lot of people who know me, I tell this story all the time. But like, every time I travel, I get two things. I mean, they're like, oh, you know, what's up, man? You know, what are you? I'm like, I'm Spanish. They're like, damn, bro, like, you're kind of big for a Mexican. And I'm like, I'm not Mexican. I'm Dominican. They're like, Dominican? What is that? I'm like, Dominican Republic. Like, yeah, no. I'm like, where you from? Like, we live in Rhode Island. Like, Rhode Island. And I'm like, bro, we are in the Midwest. Like, how do you not know? Yo, one time we went to a map and Rhode Island wasn't listed.
Yeah, niggas don't fuck with us, bro.
Yo, I was
literally tiny. We see on a map, you're like,
yo, yeah, like, it's bullshit though, because it's like, you know, like, we got
yo, we live,
cool.
Bro.
We don't have
we live.
Like, I get it. All these other states have so much. I get it, but it's like, yo, like, you know, like,
oh, yo, that's crazy.
It don't matter.
Family Guy, Obey. like there's dumb and dumb. And I'm just gonna name like pop culture shit, like just the random things.
And Irene.
You know,
shout out to Carrie. He loves
it. So if you're into pop culture, cool. If you're into food, like all the
Man versus Food, all
the food guys, the Gordon Ramsays and the guy with the spiky hair that wears the fire shirts all the time, they be out here.
Guy Fieri?
They be here.
They really do.
I've seen Bronson out here like twice eating on some fuck that's delicious shit. I don't know if I ever came.
People come here all the time.
People be here. Like rappers that we know and love, like, be here. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
I saw a video of DMX in North Kingston, RIP, but I was like, North Kingston? I'm not driving to North Kingston.
DMX used to be like, when I worked downtown, do you know how many times I've heard that DMX was just at KP? Like, a lot. Like, a fucking lot. More than, like, for real? Yes, bro. DMX used to be out here a lot. He used to, like, rest in peace to X. He used to be out here a lot.
People love Rhode Island, man.
And I mean, think about this really quickly. Yep. We have a city and we have low-key spots. We're not as expensive as New York, and we're certainly not as expensive as Boston.
We got way better beaches as well.
And then low-key, like, I love Boston and I kind of like New York. I'm not. It's too big for me. It's faster than Rhode Island, so I'll give it that. But like, yo, like, honestly, like, a lot of the things I like about a lot of states we have. So it's like, when people come here, like, all the rappers I've hosted for, I always ask, how do you like Rhode Island so far? They fuck with it. I'm like, what? Big Sean loves it out here. Casey Veggies loved it out here. Dirk's always here, therefore he loves it out here.
Yeah.
Fab very much likes it here. I think Bibby said he had Lil Bibby said he had the craziest threesome experience here. So like, niggas be enjoying themselves out here. Joe Budden be out here, or he used to talk about it on his early podcast.
Yeah.
He'd be in Rhode Island, or what used to be. And what do we know Joe Budden for besides rapping? Oh, all right.
Yeah. That's true. And he always got the baddies. So.
Joe Budden got the baddies. He's I know niggas love Joe Budden, his podcast, and niggas are now finding out that he raps, and you might have met him through Love and Hip Hop. But listen to me, more than anything, more than the rap shit, more than the podcast, Joe Budden is known to keep a ting. For real. Or two. So when I heard I've never seen him in Rhode Island, but understand
Melo be out here too.
Who?
Carmelo Anthony.
Of course he is. He played for the Knicks. Oh, the New York Knicks love Rhode Island.
3 hours is nothing to people that are used to being in like California and stuff like that.
I met Kevin. I dead ass man. I told I tried this story the other day. Kevin Gates came into True Religion on the most random shit. I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, do you even have a show here? Because you know me, I'd be paying. I'm like, do you even have a show here right now? I'm like, I would have known because I was like,
because I'm
connected.
You
know what he said to me? He was like, nah. I was supposed to come on that, or I think he had either A, just performed that summer jam, or B, was supposed to, and something fell through. So I was like, why are you here? Because like Mass is far. I'm just trying to gauge it, like not even being rude, because I'm just saying all that this nigga's in True Religion at this point. He's like, I want to go shopping. I was like, oh yeah, makes sense. And there's not many True Religions around here. There's the Rentham one. I don't know if I think there is one in Massachusetts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm very sure it was closed because it was later. It was a 7-8 p.m. You know, our mall pre-COVID stayed open like till like 9. And it was towards the end. Just walked in, talked to me on some regular shit, bought some True Religions, left to go mack at some girl. But pre-macking at his girl, he called his wife, who I think he's still married to, and was like, I'm gonna go mack at some bitch from Rhode Island. They got some bitches out here. So this nigga shopped with me, told me how much he liked it, and then went and hit on a girl. So I know rappers like this place. I know they like this place. Athletes love this place. Foodies really like Guy Fieri. Is that you said his name? He really, every time he's in Rhode Island, you know it because he's at the Onlyville spot.
Yeah. If
you go into that spot, there's like 4 different pictures of him at all different times of his career. They be here. Gordon Ramsay's been there. They be here for real. Both my designers know I fuck with y'all. They're down.
Yeah, well, like because we need to put together. I was actually supposed to put together like a meeting with a bunch of designers and just to collaborate on ideas, but I gotta skip that.
Skip that. We're not doing that. We don't need to do a meeting with these niggas. Not everything needs to be a meeting because you're gonna excite these niggas and then it's never gonna get done and they're gonna hate you forever. Fuck that.
Okay.
If you want me to just, I love clothes. If you want to know what the fuck you need to know what clothes, stay with me and I'll tell you everyone you need to know. I'm not selfish. I'm not gonna be like, work with my boy. If you like this guy more, I'll be like, you should work with him. Because I tap into everybody when it comes to getting shit done. I do not know how to graphic design. So when I want some shit done, I hit up very specific people.
That's what he does. If there's anything, it doesn't matter what it is. If he didn't want to flush a toilet, he'd find somebody that knows how to do it.
That's why I like him.
He would find somebody that knows how to do it. You know
I like Josh.
Very much a delegator, you know what I'm saying?
Because, like, not for nothing, like, I probably could learn how to do graphic design or edit videos or all these things that I really like. I don't fucking want to. So I know you guys. I want to hire you guys. That's my phone again. Good. I very much rather hire you guys because that's how you keep money in the family. Yep. Like, why would I learn how to do videos? It just doesn't make sense. Why would I learn how to do videos when Murph exists and Johnny exists and Braga exists and CB1 exists, all these guys that I've worked with plenty of times.
Yep.
And
there's really so much talent out here. There's so much talent. We talk about songwriters, producers, artists. I consider you and like Cam and like DJ, you guys are curators. I think is really the best word because you guys do so much. You really can't. It's hard to put it in one fucking word.
It's tough,
especially Cam because he's a fucking artist too. Like he's.
I call Cam a hitmaker. Yeah. Cam's a hitsmaker.
Hitmaker.
He's got to handle all the hits that come out of here for them.
Bro, he's a fucking hitmaker. There's people like I think like Where's Nasty's a hitmaker. I think Nino is a hitmaker. I think John Phelps is a hitmaker. You know what I mean? There's people who are out. D Gomes is a fucking hitmaker. OSF is a hitmaker. There's people out here that rap, and there's niggas who make hits, and some of those people don't even have to rap. Where Nasty doesn't rap anymore, or like I know he's dabbling, or like there's people out here who are hitmakers, and we have a lot of those here too. So yeah, we're out, man. We're special.
That's the one thing about COVID too. It shows you that you don't need to be in these big hubs anywhere, bro. You can do everything from here.
The way y'all been working is where the world has gone, and that's kind of why I really look to you guys like, oh, They've been on that time. I've been wanting to never have to go into work and work from home and work off my laptop. That's why I like college. I took all hybrid classes. I was like, we're half there, half not. Perfect.
Yeah.
Because I skipped all. I dropped out because I skipped classes, but I passed. I only failed like math and shit, which is I knew what happened. I love.
You always know what's right for you, man. You always gonna make the right decision.
I was just trash. I recommend it for everyone though, if you are into that.
Well,
if you are into that, if you're into learning and you want to be an engineer or a doctor or these things that you need to do
that actually require college.
Yeah, if you want to fucking do videos and you're nasty.
Well, I did the same shit that Brock is doing. I did the NEIT and I did it, but like every time he hits me up about it, I'm like, if it works for you, man.
Hey,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? I personally wish I never spent the money. I learned a lot more at YouTube University.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
We're from that era where it's like
100%.
We like, you know, like when you went to, did you go to college first for NIT or did you go college pre for something else? Like, did you have like?
No, I was going there for video and audio. Like I decided this is what I want to do. I already had a camera and I was like, I'm gonna actually make it.
You had a camera early.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, let's do it. But
did you go to school?
No, sir. I took I'm
not judging. I'm just wondering.
No. Out of high school, I was considering Berkeley. And when I found out,
that'd be great for you until you found out how much it was.
Yeah,
word.
And I was like, yeah, no way. And then my father,
100%.
My father was like crazy at the time. He was like, yo, you know, if you really, really, really want to, like, we could put the house up or something. Like,
nigga, why?
What?
No offense. Like, no offense to Josh Boo's dad.
I'm in high school. I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, no way. I'm like, are you? Yeah. Like, he was just throwing options out there, like just trying to see, like, if I'm dead ass about going to college, like, he's like, I'll try to help you make that happen. I was like, I appreciate that, but I'm not about to do that.
No sir.
Way. So I was already in high school. I was playing drums like professionally. So I was doing shows which some of my teachers were going to because it was at places at clubs like where they would mingle at because it's 25 plus, that's not 21 crazy. Plus. Yo, one time, me and my cousin Adiel, I say this all the time. He knows, yo. Adiel, you should be here, by the way, stupid. But anyway, me and my cousin Adiel, yo, we was at a show and we got tapped in the shoulder, right? We at the bar, bro.
Principal?
My principal.
This happened to me.
Bro, he's like, what are you doing here? And I grabbed I was just getting a Sprite. And me and him grab our drinks and I was like, I don't know. And it was just so stupid. I'm like, yo, I'm at a show, I'm chilling, like it's my show.
Nigga,
like,
you on stage, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't see me there because he's gambling. This is at Foxwoods.
Oh,
so he's gambling
shit.
and then he just because we were at the atrium and this is like in the middle of the whole like so he was gambling, he heard music, so he probably came over and was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. And then he sees two of his students at the bar, bro. So me and this nigga grab our drink. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, yo, what's up? I'm like, oh shit. I'm out.
Wait, were you? I didn't know you in high school. Were you always like this Samoan looking dude that you are today?
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna say, cause like not for nothing. Like if I saw you at a bar and you looked the way you did at 15, I assume you're supposed to be there.
Yeah. No,
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I was like 17 at the time, but no, I was 16. I'm sorry, I was 16. But no, I was a little bit big. For everybody else, they don't know.
Yeah.
But he knows. Like I know this kid. Like
that's hilarious. This is your Cranston East.
Cranston East, yeah. Okay. Cranston. Everybody knows Mr. Cooney if you know Mr. Cooney.
I don't know him, but Stefan does.
Yes,
therefore I've seen him mad times.
For sure does. And he was like, and I was like, yeah, man.
Hilarious.
I just kind of skedaddled, went on stage, and I was like, see ya. And he was like, oh shit, like, oh, this is what he does.
This is why he's not handing in his homework on time, huh? Yeah, were you a good student? I don't know.
Cause so I was a rebellious student at first because I moved to Dominican Republic, and when I came back from Dominican Republic, I was on go mode, like just I was a fucking terror, son. Cause I was mad about going to DR in the first place because my parents, like, we moved from New York to Rhode Island, and moving from New York to Rhode Island, my whole family from New York moved. And not my whole family, but like a lot of us moved. Like my mother has a lot of sisters and we all bounced. So I never had the need to have friends like growing up because
family.
I was around family. Like it was already 10 of us guys around the same age. Like I was like, I don't need to kick it with y'all. Everybody wanted to kick it with us. Like it was, and we ended up like we were just, everybody knows, whatever. So anyway, what was I going with this?
I don't know.
Wait, no. Principal outside.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention. He was outside for mad long. I don't know where. I forget where that ties to, but I know it was going somewhere. Oh, college, because you were telling me why like you didn't want to go to college, and you were like you pretty much picked your career.
You moved to Dominican Republic.
There we go. I be listening. Hey, you got that? I be listening.
Nah, he be listening, but I
That's
And then you said you moved to Dominican Republic, and that was.
Oh, that's right. Because I was on a back. I was okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. So anyway, I was just No, thank you. There was. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you.
You good, bro?
So yeah, when I moved to DR, I moved. It was just my mom and me, my mom, and my father, and like I moved away from everybody. I'm like, yo, now I gotta like make new friends. I was in 7th grade.
Oh, that's traumatizing.
Get to a whole new country?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
Wait, like, have you ever been to DR pre this?
Oh. I may have been there on vacation
as a kid, okay.
But like,
did you speak Spanish already and stuff?
Not really.
Oh,
like,
wow.
But like my parents now, this is the thing. Like, you know, the things were doing well. My parents were like, yo, we can chill for a little bit. We're gonna go to DR, do my, you know, they got to relax for a few years, real shit, because
they work hard.
They were exactly.
Exactly.
So anyway, we went over there, and then when we came back, so I got left back. This is the crazy shit. In Dominican Republic, if you take this test, which is wild, right? If you take this test, you can pass, what is it, 8th grade? You can do 8th grade, right? Get all A's. And this one test in the summer called La Prueba Nacional. If you fail that, you get left back. So I'm talking about you can get straight A's all
that's
year.
crazy.
And then all my Dominican friends that have lived in DR have all stayed back for this one reason.
Fam.
Is it a hard ass test?
Bro, my mom got me I got a tutor and everything. So
according to people, it just don't make sense.
No, listen, you could fail all year, pass that test, get to the 9th grade, become a freshman. So anyway, so I ended up, you know, I failed, I got left back, so I stayed in DR another year,
crazy.
whatever. But we ended up coming back, and when I came back to Rhode Island, they were like, they saw the test and all that. They're like, you got left back? I was like, yeah, because of this. And they're like, what? No. They're like, yeah, you're good. I was like, so I'm a sophomore. They're like, yeah. I was like, perfect. Yes. So
yeah, they probably looked at your grades and was like, whoa. This ain't how we get down, not at Cranston East.
Yeah, they was like, nah, you good. I was like, thank God I didn't stay left back. But
that would have been traumatizing.
Bro, so when I came back, I was wilding. Like I said, I was just wilding crazy. And then I started dating somebody, and then I kind of chilled out because I was like, I can't make this girl look crazy. So I really became I didn't become a good student. I just became very well behaved. Like I am who I am now. Like I was that student that a lot of the teachers would be like, yo, Josh, can you tell this knucklehead, like he thinks it's cool to be like acting like a knucklehead, like, you know, acting up in class, like, and they were like, can you talk to this? Can you talk some sense into this?
Because Josh looks like a Samoan wrestler. So if Josh pat me in high school and was like, yo, Coogi wildin', I'd be like, yo, my bad, Josh. I would
just look at some dudes. I'd be like, yo, come on, man, like, yo, for real, like, you know, like, yo, you know that she not even trying to give you a hard time. Do that shit with these teachers that you actually don't like she really chilling, like, don't do that. So I was just one of those students. So like, you know, I didn't get like the best grades, but I did pass, and I got a couple grants. Shout out to a couple of the teachers. I don't know how I got these grants, like for
scholarships, letters of references and shit.
Bro, I would never apply for any of that stuff, but I got nominated for a couple, and I got some money out of it. I was like, I know which teachers. I have an idea which teachers actually like did that, because, you know, they were like that.
Yeah.
But shout out to y'all. I love you, Miss Wolf. I love you, Miss D. Simone. But anyway,
I feel you.
But yo, so I just want to jump into a segment real quick where we give somebody that we actually enjoy a lot, our YouTube flowers.
Hey.
So, Mr. Murph. Well,
I'll give my YouTube flowers to somebody that's super way bigger than us. And I don't know, I may have in the past, but our boy Tommy Buns, Tom Segura, just because for the simple reason.
Tom Segura, of course, bro. Just because I love Tom Segura.
For the simple reason.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I know who that is, so put me on for sure.
He's super funny comedian. So he has a podcast. He's one of like the OG podcasters. He's been doing it for like 11 years.
Okay.
With him and his wife. But they do live shows now. So they're becoming really the platform that they can do all this type of shit, and people pay tickets for the live show. It's like pay-per-view style, and they can show uncensored clips. They can show anything they really want. They have live performances. And I really just think they're doing it right. They're doing it for the next age. They're trying to break down that paywall and kind of control it themselves.
For one, I've seen some of the, I've paid for the YMH rentals a few times, and I have traumatized so many people because of you. So I just want to say thank you for always creating the most insane intros and Doug,
what's
you
the
haven't even seen
the page called? I'm sorry, I'm gonna.
Why you gotta just
Your mom's. It's called Your Mom's House.
Your Mom's
podcast.
House.
Oh, it came out dumb quick on YouTube.
Yeah, bro, they're crazy. Yo.
Oh, I've seen these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christina P.
I just subscribed. Word. Hell yeah.
Oh my God, bro, they're insane, fam. Like, but yeah.
Hell yeah. Word. I'm
like you were saying, I'm sorry.
Who'd you have, Josh? Who'd you have already?
Well, you have YouTube Flowers. Do you have somebody?
Honestly, I'm gonna give him because we're gonna do. I think Josh said we do music flowers as well. We do 2.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll for YouTube, I'll give it to my homie Slime Sessions. They're
nice.
Pretty biased because like one of them is my actual cousin.
Yeah.
But like you know,
they dope.
He's moving, man. You know, he's a part of like I think he's 22, so he's a part of these super crazy talented YouTube kids that just know like you know like his. I remember I went to their studio rather, and I was like, damn. Iller than mine, you know. So they're super consistent. Honestly, I feel like you guys should definitely check out their work. You know, they have a dope podcast set up. They actually just did a really really great interview with John Hope.
They're from around here,
huh?
They're from around here.
Yeah, yo, like when I moved back to like Rhode Island, because remember I lived in Atlanta, I lived with this cousin. Like he's like my little brother for real. But like it's him, Nate, my homie Diego, Marcus DeRosa, and Omar. I feel like I might be missing one person. Nah, that's everyone. Omar produces, he raps. My cousin Erickson, he was going by Slimy, but I think he was telling me he's changing his name, so don't quote me. He was rapping, but he prefers doing the interviews and he prefers doing the curating events. I don't know where he gets that from, but honestly, like he's just really good at that shit. His communication game is on another level. That's fine. He's my cousin, and his dad is my uncle, like, and like his dad and my dad are brothers. So like I got a lot from his father. So seeing him invade that space is crazy. Then Nate raps, Diego raps, and Marcus owns the whole studio. Fire. And I've known Marcus my whole life. Well, his whole life rather. He's younger than me. He lived across from Erickson, my cousin. So when I was living there, and I see this other really dope keyboarding family across, naturally we become friends. And like they've been living there for at least like 15 years. I would say. So I've known him since he was like a child. So to see all these kind of really dope kids who 4 out of 5 of them already graduated college, the 5th one, or no, 3 out of 5 already graduated college, the other 2 are about to, and seeing them pretty much be like, yo, we got these degrees, and they all got really good degrees too. I think Marcus dropped out actually. No. I think again, no quote, because he just told me that, or maybe he's taking classes at sea. He doesn't really give a shit about school. He's just doing it. Cape Verde.
Either way, we know what his goal is. That's more important than going to college. And
the other 4 though. Erickson graduated. Diego goes to PC. He's about to graduate. O's about to graduate. Nate's about to graduate. Erickson's the only one to graduate. He's a year older than them. So it's just a fucking talented young squad of kids that just do the podcasting. They rap. One produces. They're learning how to do the camera work. They're just like a really dope young team. And like, you know, obviously I watch their stuff and I tell them just like I don't watch everything because not like, you know, they're younger than me. So like a lot of the rappers they consider like gods. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But they're young, so it very much reminds me of how like we were when we were younger, and it's like seeing how, but like yo, that calculated. They know everything about SEOs. Like they post this, they know every fucking thing because of course they do YouTube. So like seeing the way they move, I just be looking at them and I'm just like, damn. It's just like it's just 5 dudes who are just 4 dudes. Marcus owns the studio, so 4 dudes are in Slime. Marcus owns the studio, which is called the Factory. In the studio, there's a fucking gym. It's where
that's proper.
It's where I began, right?
Yeah,
because you know the kid lost like 25-pound arm brag, but you know, you know what I'm saying. Respect. So my cousin, who also does interviews, also has he trains people because he randomly got into not randomly, he likes looking good and he knows how to, and he works out the crib, and he went to college, and you know shit's expensive, so he bought everything he needed and does it himself. Now he trains people. It's like they're all really like they all invade a bunch of spaces, and just to see them come together and do the podcast or you know, have debates or just do the content thing is dope. So shout out to Slime Sessions. I tell them all the time, like, you know, because I've known all of them for a while. I think Omar's the only one I met recently, but these are all my cousin's homies. Therefore, when I lived there, I would see them. And my uncle's crib is the crib where everyone sleeps over. So all these kids are sleeping over, seeing me come in and out from Dave and Buster's, working at the strip club, doing strand shows. So these kids, they have known me since they were mad young. So they look to me and they be like, yo, check this shit out. And I'll be like, this shit's dope. And like, it's cool. Like I don't want to say they're like, they say they're inspired by me. I think it's weird, but like because they very much inspire the fuck out of me. So I'll give YouTube credits to them. They're super consistent.
You said Slime Sessions?
Slime Sessions. They have incredible like conversation, and I'm actually gonna be on there next week.
Nice,
but only because I asked. Dead ass, like for real. Like
Yeah, but you got that right though, so it don't matter.
not even that. It made like even doing this, it all made sense. I'm like TDN year 8. I want to fuck with Josh and Murph. I want to fuck with Slime Session. So when Josh asked, I was like, perfect.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask regardless.
You already know. You've been on the spot. We just wanted to get
you want. No, I'm saying
we just finally like started. Like we just started doing the new session, like the new season of the podcast.
Nah, Gucci, you Gucci.
Now you good.
I just want to make sure I actually had fun.
Nah, good, bro.
I had mad fun.
That's good.
Ask anyone, I'd be in and out. I do anyone else, I'd be in and out.
Nah, facts. Nah, I feel you. Nah, we're just gonna So I just want to give my I'm giving my flowers to one of my favorite YouTube channels on planet Earth right now for me.
Who that?
Abba and Preach.
Okay.
These two guys are absolutely hilarious, bro. They give you the best commentary on all the on all the things they react to, and they react to like an array of crazy shit. But shout out to them because they gave us that's where I saw the Moment of Truth videos. Where,
for real?
Yo, I was like, I had to show that to the homies because that shit was just like. But I always appreciate they always give you both sides of they give you very non-biased opinions on crazy things that are happening, especially from a man's perspective. And I appreciate all the commentary they give. So I just want to give my my YouTube flowers to you guys. Hopefully we can do some, we can collab, in the future.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, Albert Priest, Josh and Murph.
Yeah.
We got to do some video where
are they located? Sorry.
Them?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I think Toronto. I think Canada. Somewhere in Canada.
Have you been to Canada?
We're supposed to go to Toronto once. And then Rona.
Yo,
I've never been to Canada.
Nah, we were supposed to be a tour in Toronto.
Let's go to Canada.
I want to go.
I do want to go too.
COVID's almost over. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. We got to do. Me and Murph been talking about like doing some like. Actually, we've been trying to, not trying to, but like we're gonna be reaching out to a lot of like travel agencies trying to do like their vacation videos to do content out there for.
Man, y'all should do y'all should do a Josh and Murph tour for real.
Oh, we'll talk about that. But yeah, shout out to you guys. I love your channel. You guys should have 50 million subscribers. I love watching all the content. Please upload more. Y'all should really be doing like 2 or 3 of it. 2 or 3 a day. I'm sorry. I know I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish. Actually, what? They're probably gonna be like
mad selfish.
Yo, nah. You know what? Get their Patreon. All the links and all that stuff will be in the description.
Oh, you show love. You mentioned Patreon. Oh shit.
Nah, yeah, facts, man. Nah, you should. You should be supporting dudes like that. So like, that I really, really, really fox with their channel. Yo, shout out to you guys, man. So
sorry, I'm also
ABA and Preach, Abba and Preach.
BA and Preach.
Yep, and Preach. They I've
seen these niggas before.
Yeah, they funny as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah, I've seen them on Twitter mad times. Hell yeah, I don't like follow any of them.
Yeah,
I'm definitely subscribed.
They funny as hell, bro. Nah,
damn,
subscribing on the spot.
How many subscribers? I see them.
That's what I said. They should have.
Oh, they consistent as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out.
Nah, they definitely consistent as fuck.
That's
but
fine.
Yeah. So with that being said, man, this has been one of the greatest interviews we've had. Period.
Thank you, bro, for real.
On Open for Coffee, we just started. This is like the greatest start to season 2. We have one of the illest people we could ever get on the podcast.
Yeah, stop it,
man. We appreciate Coogi, man. Murph,
future Rhode Island legend, bro. Thank you for being here with us, man.
Man, I just for real, like I give flowers when it's due. I'm happy to be here. It was on my list of things I need.
I mean, you being here is us giving you flowers too. I mean, we really only try to have people on here we genuinely fuck with. Obviously.
I honestly, if like when he first like was like, oh, who you can give flowers to, I was like, could I not? I was like, would it be corny if I'll just give other people flowers? But like, nah, y'all deserve your flowers. Every time I run into y'all, I'll give you flowers because you guys are for real. You guys are like one of the many blueprints that I study and I feel like other people study. Right. And especially being from here, and I think the way you guys have been moving, it's like obviously too, like with the way you 3 move when we bring a flaw into the picture, it's like you guys, the way you guys move, everything that's coming to you guys makes sense. When things happen, I'm never like, oh shit, that's crazy. I'd be like, that's crazy that it's happening because it's like they said they want to do some shit like this, but it's more or less like, yeah, it makes sense. You guys work
that's
hard.
mutual, bro, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate
And
that,
I feel like every season we do think like I know like when I start doing Kicking It and like, well, you guys are gonna see the Kicking It because we near each other.
Yeah.
Now
you gonna be real close. So we gonna start.
You know what?
The working relationship on the ramp up.
This is for real. I think I did this interview like more than anything when he said like, oh, I'm pushing it back. I'm like, perfect. It's gonna really align with the things that I like. This weird calendar I have in my head. But I feel like this interview is the beginning of like, especially coming off the Flaw one, especially coming off the Live It. I think this is another solid reason that, We're gonna probably do work soon.
Oh, for sure. Bro.
Not probably.
Oh,
we're gonna do work. We're gonna do work. I don't like doing what we're saying. Probably it's happening. We're gonna do some shit for sure. So thank you for having me, and I can't wait to have y'all on my show.
Bro, you know, once you Gucci,
Bring me Gucci soon. So
yeah, you know,
give us 2 months.
Yeah, we in there, bro. Like, and we're probably gonna get another one in before that. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And it's gonna be, we're gonna be having a lot more. We're gonna be collabing on a lot more different content anyway on his channel and our channel. So be on the lookout for that.
This is like cool YouTube collaborator shit.
Yeah,
and the fact that it's all like Rhode Island's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I never like.
It's
love,
major, man. It's major, bro.
I love y'all niggas for real. Like for real. I love. Thank you guys for like just send the blueprint and just keeping a G, and just whenever I reach out or whenever y'all reach out, it's mutual. It's always
always.
It's not weird. Should be weird sometimes, not as much, but like should be weird, but it's never been weird ever.
You got anything to plug? You want to plug the Daily Note?
TDN headquarters coming very soon. It's gonna be like a studio. We're gonna do like experiences or virtual shows there.
It's gonna be crazy.
He was telling me some shit that I can't mention. Damn, that's just gonna be crazy.
We're gonna like we're gonna sell like TN merch in there, and like homies have merch if they want. Like I'm gonna tap in with the people I fuck with if we can get, like, I can't guarantee that. There's a few heavy hitters that like I've reached out to who like I fuck with and it's mutual. So
shooting shots, shoot.
Yeah, man, and I really want that. Strand shows are coming back. I got tagged in the TJ show, so I guess I'm hosting.
Yeah, I got tired.
you know more than me how that works because Frank will just tag you in the flyer.
You'd be perfect for that show. Yeah.
I mean, I've done TJ before,
exactly.
So it's like it was great. So I think I'm hosting TJ, but if not, even if I'm not, I'm gonna be there because I just love going to rap shows. So shout out to the Strand, they're coming back full force. Man, all the Daily Note members, I've talked about them throughout this interview. Shout out to East Chain. Shout out to fucking everyone from Rhode Island, just moving proper. Like, if I haven't had a chance to meet you and we run into each other, let's talk and like let's figure shit out. Because niggas out here right now are moving crazy. It's inspiring to see. It makes me want to move proper. So like, just Rhode Island, everything. Did you guys see the Red Sox commercial recently? Y'all gotta watch that. Shout out to that whole commercial. That shit was crazy. It was just a Red Sox commercial. You know how they put out the new jerseys, the home team, the blue joints. Yep. There's Drew's in there from Drew Bar's in there. Super Smash Bros in there. They're like these two DJs from Rhode Island. From Rhode Island. They're from Dorchester. I want to say Dorchester. I don't want to say Boston, but if it's not Dorchester, it's definitely Boston. I don't want to get it
Drew
wrong.
Go crazy with the design shit.
So Drew, like, listen, shout out to fucking Drew because he just dropped the Vans collab with Bodega, and it's yet again some of the illest things I've ever seen. Super Smash Bros are in there.
He's different.
For real though.
I want to say there's one person that I don't know but I ran into. So shout out to watch that commercial because it's like there's a lot of New England heavy hitters in there. So shout out to that whole and LeBron just put a piece of them. So like just seeing the way it comes, it's coming. It's just like New England forever. You know how PBD forever.
That's 7 degrees shit. You 7 degrees from LeBron.
Listen, I tweeted like before the commercial came out because I don't even watch baseball, and everyone who knows me knows I do not watch baseball. I was like, listen, I guess I gotta stop wearing Yankees hat and wear the B's because it's New England everything. I don't even watch baseball. I just wear the Yankees hat because fucking Jay and my older brother do. Like when I say Jay, I mean like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hip hop everything.
Facts.
So yeah, shout out to just New England. Shout out to everyone moving proper. Shout out to East Chain, my Atlanta. I owe Atlanta everything too because I was just out there. When I show y'all the shit that I'm working on, like off camera, because I gotta go pick a piece soon. But like, I'll text. I'll put in the DMs.
That's a
yeah, for sure.
Because
we gonna be right
yeah,
we gotta bring Flaw to Atlanta.
Yeah.
He spent years out there too. So Flaws he's connected out there too.
I found the illest.
We'll talk. He probably runs people he knew already.
Yo, the studio. I'm gonna show you.
That's fire.
Shout and also just shout out to Open for Coffee, man. Yo.
So how do people find you?
At the Don Coogi on everything.
Must follow on Twitter. Must follow.
TDN forever. It used to be the Daily Note 4-1. We were doing like a rebrand. It's still very much the Daily Note, but TDN forever. And the joke is, I don't think I've said that's all out yet. The joke is, until we can buy the dailynote.com. They said it's between 5 to 10,000 G's. Someone's owned it since 2001.
And then being a hater.
My theory is for real. My theory is,
it's one of your local haters.
No. I honestly think my theory is whoever owns that, because I can't even figure. Like, I've done all my research.
DailyNote.com. Bro, I know who owns that. And I don't know who owns that personally.
What?
No, listen.
No fucking way.
No, listen. No. I watched that person's YouTube, and it's probably based around some Galaxy Note shit.
Yo, please plug me, because listen, I will pause, but please, like,
I think you could probably get him on YouTube, bro.
Because here's the thing, like, well, I've kind of pretty much already committed to TDN Forever, but it's like the only reason I picked TDN Forever is because I can't get the dailynote.com, and honestly, it seems like the numbers are crazy, and I just don't I can't openly spend 10 G's on a fucking domain. I'm sorry.
That's
not now.
Not yet.
But TDN Forever, because I'm coming for that website. And
the dailynote.com is coming soon.
And it's been saying it's coming soon since the dawn of time, bro. Since the, my theory is, it might be this YouTube thing. My other theory is, because I think they bought it in Florida, and the dude who owns it owns a bunch of other random websites. My theory is this dude either A, is old and doesn't check his Gmail, B, is old and may have passed on, or C, really just don't want to fucking sell the shit to me because I've emailed him several times. But more than anything, I don't think it's the last one, because I genuinely, like, I was gonna try to buy it in 2013. It renewed magically. 5 years later, but I think it's on auto pay, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like,
if he's dead, his credit card gonna expire eventually.
That shit.
So until that happens, TDN Forever.
Oh my God.
That's the story. It was a split decision. Funny. I was like, if I'm gonna rebrand, I need to change the whole thing, and I can't. I'm not doing the dailynote.org or the dailynote.net or the dailynote. Whatever the fuck. Way. No, I was like, listen, I'll change it all.
I gotta check on joshandmurph.com. With that being said, this is open for coffee. Tell your mothers to call Josh, Coogi, and Murph. We'll be back for another one. Peace out, guys.
This is